Fools for Christ.
New evangelization is really how to take Christ to the streets, really how to come up with a creative way to evangelize.
We're fools for Christ, we're here to have some fun. Join in the sing along, every single one. Put your hands up and put your hands down.
It just seems that methods now, our world is so fast moving, there's so much to see, so much to look at, so much to listen to, so much to watch, that it's really a way to slow everything down and to make certain things that are important stand out. But those important things that stand out are exactly the same things that maybe you would watch or maybe you would see, but why not make it with a good, solid message at the end, a message of Jesus?
Hi, I'm Kyle Hyman. I'm from the band Popple, and I play ukulele and kazoo, and I'm here at Fools for Christ in New York, and just really enjoying the atmosphere here. Got a great crowd of people. They're excited to be here. They're excited about their faith, and it's just so fun to see people with energy and passion about their faith. People upstage willing to share it. People in the seats wanting to hear it, wanting to get involved, wanting to learn more about their faith, wanting to pray together as a community, getting a little fuel here so that they can go back out to their schools, to their communities, to their jobs, to their families, and share this message of faith.
Well, he'd sneak around outside dressed in black, and he always had some knives in a little side pack. If you think you could sneak up on him.
Yeah, I like Popple. Popple, I want to have Popple. I thought it was really good, especially his talk at the end. It got real deep and spiritual. After giving us a little comedy in the beginning, so.
Oh, nose flutes?
Nose flutes.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Well, I don't think he's been to Mars, but don't get him mad, cause
a big element of being Catholic is that we live in the world. We're supposed to be in the world but not of the world. And so I think for both of us we found that when we were in the world it was really easy to be also of the world. And how did we, practically speaking, go about living our faith in a way that was consistent?
And it's particularly hard for Catholics these days, and I'm sure you guys have experienced this, and please call in if you want to share. But, you know, I found as a Catholic, there seems to be more Catholics than not that are super undercover, maybe a little too undercover.
Hi, I'm Kara Eschbach. I'm the co-host of Catching Up with Kara and Monica on Sirius XM's Catholic channel. I host that show with Monica Gabriel, who is also here talking with me today. And we're really just talking about the new evangelization and how do we live that out in our own personal lives and our every single day. So I think one of the things that we forget sometimes as Catholics is that we don't want to be in people's faces about our faith, but we also forget what does it mean to be authentically Catholic and how to live that. And that doesn't mean that we have to be perfect all the time and that we always have to be going to Mass and praying 24/7. But really it means that we can be good friends to one another and that we need community to be together and to support one another in our day-to-day journey, because it's really, really hard to live out our faith.
And sometimes it's easier to feel like you're the only one living your faith. So it's a good refresher to come to an event like Fools for Christ and be around other people that believe what you believe.
Yeah, I always love coming to events like this, like Jess said, because sometimes it's hard to live your faith in the world because you feel like you're the only one. So coming to events like these and just being able to look out and see hundreds of teens or adults just like you that are trying to live their Catholic faith is really awesome.
The Pope's call to new evangelization, I think, is just perfect for the time period that we are in. We need to call young people, but also Catholics that have fallen away, back to the church, back to communion with God, and just light that fire within them again and stop being so timid. Talk about God, talk about Christ, talk about the movement of the Holy Spirit in our own lives and in the lives of our church, and just to get our church alive again.
Everybody go bounce, bounce, bounce. Everybody do hop, hop, hop. Everybody.
I think that it wasn't foolish for us to just start out and do that. And it's been a challenging journey. But you know, I also think that being a fool for Christ is really about being an individual, being the person that God created you to be.
If you haven't seen the movie and you don't like zombies, just deal with it for just a second. I just want to play the beginning of the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. and see if maybe this kind of represents our culture a little bit, and how we're just walking around like zombies. We don't really know how good we really have it in God's ways.
Jesus, what's better than that? Just like all the best stuff in one day, so.
You should come to Fools for Christ because it's a really great way to be with community and pray in community instead of being alone. It's always good to be around people you know, just to talk to different religious or priests, youth ministers, to have entertainment with everyone, and to go to Mass and to go to adoration with everyone as well.
The new evangelization, really for us in our diocese, a diocese that the gospel had been brought to here in Rockville Center, we're trying to go out and bring back that spirit of faith to the community, to remind people of the beauty of the Blessed Sacrament, the beauty of our church, and the famous quote St. Augustine said, "Those who sing pray twice." So for us, using music, raising up our voice together as a community, allows us to pray in a different way, to pray in a romantic way, to pray a language that can unite all of us together.
My heart is restless until it rests in you. Jesus, Jesus, take my heart and never.
Here at the Fools for Christ Festival, there's adoration all day, all afternoon, and really that is the encounter of love. Heart speaks to heart, right, in the Eucharist. So all afternoon from 1 to 4 until Mass, there's adoration, so people can go in silently and just allow the Lord to speak words of healing, words of peace, words of love to their heart, and allow them really to come back to life again.
And never give it back.
And they don't even know that this is messed up. They're like slaves. They don't even know that they could be rescued, that they're rescuable. People who are just hurting, people who are alone, who need you to come to their rescue.
Well, one of the things that we're struggling with a lot today in today's modern world is so many distractions, so many things to do, so many things vying for our attention and our minds and our hearts. And so it's so important for us, as a church, to be present in all of the places where people are. In the times of the Bible, the apostles went out to the streets and out to the squares to where the people were. And today, whether it be on the internet with Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn or all those places where people really are coming together in virtual communities, the Holy Father's been calling for us to be present there, to bring the light of Jesus and the gospel to those places where people are.
The Catholic Ministry Team is a network of lay artists, evangelists, and individuals who've come together for the purpose of making sure that good, dynamic, and faithful opportunities for worship, community, and education are available for the Catholic faithful.
We hope that these kinds of events not only continue and multiply, but also inspire other people as part of this lay movement, inspire other people to do exactly what we kind of did and say, I'm not going to wait till somebody else is doing it. I'm going to do this myself, whether it be something as simple as a talk at a parish or a holy hour at a parish or something bigger like a conference, but saying, you know what, I can do this, I can fundraise, I can make this happen.
It's called Fools for Christ. Really, fools in the eyes of the world, but in the eyes of God, truly wise.
a new guy moved in next door. House had been empty since I was 4, but this new guy seemed to be pretty cool. Well, he'd sneak around outside dressed in black, and he always had some knives in a little side pack. If you think you could sneak up on him, you're a fool. His name was Henry the Ninja, he was always there to save the day. His name was Henry the Ninja, you don't want to get in his way. Well, I don't think he's been to Mars, but don't get him mad, cause he has throwing stars, and he even wears a hood in the summer. And I saw him just the other day, climbing up the wall the Spider-Man way, and at night he disappears into nowhere. His name was Henry the Ninja, he was always there to save the day. His name was Henry the Ninja, you don't want to get in his way.